Hi, are you interested in learning more about the theory of multiple intelligence? This is the theory developed by Howard Gardner, and I'm going to give you details about each specific characteristics of 9 types in the formal school. What is the multiple intelligence theory? The multiple intelligence theory throws away the idea that intelligence is one sort of general ability and argues that there are actually 8 types of intelligence. One is not more important than the other, but some may help people succeed at different things. For example, a person with high musical intelligence, low visual spatial intelligence may succeed in music class, but may struggle in art class. These are the 8 intelligence in the Howard Gardner's theory. Naturalist intelligence. Nature smart. Intelligence is about discerning, comforting, and appreciating plants, animals, atmosphere, and the earth. It involves knowing how to care for animals, live off the land, classify species, and understand systems in nature. In class activities, practice conversation, have a class plant or animal to care of, observe nature, go on a nature walk, use species classification, provide hands-on labs on natural materials. Way of demonstrating, learning outdoors, work with natural materials or animals as much as possible to work through concepts. Bodily kinetic intelligence. Body smart is the ability to use the body to express emotion, play games, or create new products. It is commonly referred to as learning by doing. This type of intelligence is unable to people to manipulate objects and the body. For bodily kinetic intelligence is open area for body movement could be provided. In class activity, use body sculpture, use the role of playing mimic or character games, allow for physical exercise, dance or material arts. Create opportunities for dramatic art such as skits. Way of demonstrating. To learn at your best, try creating a movement routine or role play to learn a concept or remember information. Third one, musical intelligence. Music smart is all about music. Individuals with high musical intelligence have a greater knowledge of and sensitivity to tone, rhythm, pitch, and melody. But this type of intelligence is not just about music. It also about sensitivity to the human voice, audio pattern, and sounds in the environment. In class activity, use instruments and instrument sounds. Use environmental sounds to illustrate a concept. Allow for musical composition and performance. Allow the students to create songs about a topic. Way of demonstration. To learn best with your musical intelligence, try making a song with content you need to know. Last one in the right brain side. It is visual spatial intelligence. Which is smart is all about the visual art, graphics, and architecture. This type of intelligence allows people to visualize objects from different perspectives and the different ways. Use objects within the space from mental images and think in 3 dimensions. Way of understanding. Learn about best by creating something visual using space such as collage, art pieces, or written map of the information. In class activity, use mind mapping techniques, use guided visualizations or verbal imagery. Provide opportunities for artistic expressions using a variety of mediums like paint, clay. Allow for make believe or fantasy. Create collage for visual representations. Now we start the left brain side. In there, first one is linguistic intelligence. Word smart, also called verbal linguistic intelligence, is about knowledge of language use, production and possibilities. Those with this type of intelligence have the ability to use language to express themselves and assign meaning by way of poetry, humor, stories and metaphors. It is common for comedians, public speakers and writers to be high in linguistic intelligence. Way of understanding: learn your best by writing, practicing speeches, creating jokes, journaling and reading. In-class activities are: use creative writing activities such as poetry or script writing. In-class activities: use creative writing activities such as poetry or script writing. Set up class debates. Allow for formal speaking opportunities. Use humor such as joke writing or telling. Make sure there are plenty of reading opportunities also. Next one is interpersonal intelligence. Self-smart involves knowledge of the self in ways such as feeling, range of emotional responses, and intuition about spirituality. This type of intelligence allows people to be conscious of the unconscious and to discern higher patterns of connection between things in our world. Way of understanding: to learn best with intrapersonal intelligence, try using mindful walks, meditation and metacognition. In-class activities: practice meditation, allow for plenty of self-reflection, use mindfulness, practice reaching alerted states of consciousness. Next one is logical mathematical intelligence. Number smart, commonly thought of as scientific thinking or the ability to reason, work with abstract symbols, recognize patterns, and see the connections between separate pieces of information. It makes it possible to go through the scientific progress of calculating, quantifying, hypothesizing, and concluding. Way of understanding it: learning your best by creating information outlined with points and making patterns of the information. Recognize patterns and see the connections between separate pieces of information. It makes it possible to go through the scientific progress of calculating, quantifying, hypothesizing, and concluding. Way of understanding it: learning your best by creating information outlined with points and making patterns of the information. In-class activities are: provide opportunities for problem solving, involve calculations, create activities that involve discrete of code, use pattern or logic games, organize new information in an outline format. The last one in the left side brain is interpersonal intelligence. People smart is all about working with others and communicating effectively with others both verbally and non-verbally. It involves the ability to notice distinctions in others' moods, temperaments, intentions, and motivations. Way of understanding: to learn best with high interpersonal intelligence, try doing most of your work in a group or with another person. Way of understanding: to learn best with high interpersonal intelligence, try doing most of your work in a group or with another person. Try to put yourself in the shoes of people or situation you are learning about. In-class activity: teach collaborative skills. Provide plenty of group work opportunities. Use person-person communication. Use empathy. In recent years, Gartner has introduced 9 and possibly most significant form of SMART, referred to as existential intelligence. Existential intelligence involves having a concern with ultimate issues and thinking about abstract concepts and ideas that go beyond what can easily be seen or heard. outdoors in children's outdoor play areas, children can learn about ultimate issues that involve our nature world. Some of these issues include protecting the environment, the importance of recycling, and the circle of life. All of these topics are learned through interaction with nature. Concerning concepts that cannot be easily seen or heard, think of the children on the playgroup who are rolling a ball, a ramp or a tube, and learning about physics. The children who are kicking a ball in the air and learning about gravity. The children who lay on their back and wonder about the clouds drifting by. These children may be exercising an extension of intelligence. Activities for individuals for high extensional intelligence are pondering the meaning of life, getting involved with special causes, working with charity groups, volunteering for community service, journal writing, group discussion are like them. As a teacher, it is important to use multiple intelligence in the classroom. But first you must understand. As a teacher, it is important to use multiple intelligence in the classroom, but first you must understand the multiple intelligence theory and know which intelligence your student will have to be able to teach them in the best way possible. As a student, it is important to know which intelligence you have so you know what most effective way to learn. Hopefully, you now have a better understanding of what the multiple intelligence are and how you can use them to your benefit to help both yourself and others learn better and faster than ever before. Thank you.